Well, the stadium does look beautiful in the evening, doesn't it? Lit up with all the various different colours. It is a wonderful sports facility here in Nanning. There's a huge stadium next door, which major football matches have been played at. But inside the gymnasium here, things are hotting up because Japan are just one match away from booking their place in a second Sudirman Cup final. Next up on court is women's doubles, and it's POLII and RAHAYU of Indonesia against the reigning world champions Matsumoto and Nagahara. Well, as far as the Indonesians are concerned, 31 and 21 years of age, RAHAYU having her 21st birthday last month. They have been as high as 3 as a pair, but currently number 5. Their opponents, both 23 years of age, and they are enjoying their 4th consecutive week as world number 1s. For Matsumoto and Nagahara, they won the world title last year, and this, I can tell you, is their first ever match in Sudirman Cup. They didn't even make the squad for the Yuba Cup a year ago. Since then, they've become world champions and world number 1s. And as you can see, this will be the 3rd meeting between these two pairs. And the previous 2 encounters, both won by the now world champions. Last time they met was in the semi-final of last year's French Super 750 event. 21-10, 21-8, so only 18 points dropped in a match lasting only 34 minutes. So, POLII and RAHAYU will have to drastically turn round the form that they showed in Paris if they want to extend this semi-final tie beyond this 4th match. Here is Matsumoto, tall athlete, 176, 5'9.5". Her partner just slightly shorter, a couple of inches shorter. 3 finals so far this year. They won the Singapore Open, lost in the final of the All England and the Badminton Asia Championships. Now, you can see that they were not selected in the group ties. They were selected for the quarter-final yesterday morning against Malaysia, but Japan won the tie 3-love, and they were down to play 4th match, so it wasn't even contested, which is why I say this is their first ever Sudirman Cup campaign. As far as Apriyani RAHAYU is concerned, her birthday last month, right at the end of April, Gracia POLII is making her 7th consecutive appearance in Sudirman Cup. 2 finals for them this year from 7 tournaments played, and they have played every match in Indonesia's campaign. They were 4th on against England and beat Birch and Smith in 2 games, 5th on against Denmark in the last of the group tie matches, and they beat Frugor and Thorsen. In the quarter-final, they were 4th match on when 1-2 down in the quarter-final tie. They had to win, and they did precisely that, beating Payupo and Wu Ti-jung in 2 straight games. In fact, it was very convincing. 21-17, 21-7 in just 36 minutes. So our umpire for this one will be Mai Lang Yen from Vietnam and Gunas Lasviras from Latvia, the service judge. So, Steen, that last encounter between these 2 pairs, very one-sided. Do the Indonesians have the armoury? We thought a little earlier in the tournament that Gracia POLII, with very heavily strapped right elbow, was struggling to hit any smashes.
Yeah, and even if she's at full power, I doubt that they have the armory to do damage to Nagahara and Matsumoto's defense, and the Chinese sorry, there's no Chinese in here. The Japanese, they're tall
Yeah.
players themselves, so
Yeah.
they definitely have the firepower in the attack. So it's going to be a difficult match, I suspect, for the Indonesians.
Well, maybe difficult, but it is a must-win situation for Gracia POLII and Apriyani Rahayu if Indonesia are
Ladies
to
and gentlemen,
reach the final.
on my right, Japan, represented by Mayu
time.
Matsumoto and Wakana
And even then
Nagahara.
it would come down to the fifth match, wouldn't it, the mixed doubles?
And on my left, Indonesia, represented by Gracia POLII and Apriyani Rahayu. Indonesia to serve, Apriyani Rahayu to Mayu Matsumoto. Level, play.
What an opening rally. Brilliant. Now, I know you and I have talked many times before about Mayu Matsumoto, the taller of the two Japanese players, because we think that her creativity from the mid-court forward is just wonderful.
Yeah, especially when she's above the tape, she's really, really dangerous. But of course, the Indonesians more experienced in terms of Sudirman Cup matches, but the Japanese should take comfort in that they have very good mixed doubles if they should lose this match. So I'm not certain that they will be hit too much by nervousness.
Oh, yes. Great interception by Matsumoto.
3-1.
Favorite position with Nagahara working as the playmaker on the backcourt, and Matsumoto looking to finish it off on the front court. They can play the other way around, though. Matsumoto is also very dangerous from the backcourt.
That was a lovely return of serve from Gracia POLII.
The normal strategy when Japanese pairs are playing POLII and Rahayu is that they target Apriyani Rahayu quite a lot. It's of course easy to do because she covers most of the court, and then POLII covers mostly the front court or a small area around herself. So it's the younger Rahayu who does most of the running. But the Japanese pairs, they like to play her, and she gets a lot of traffic, and eventually it normally ends up in a mistake.
Now that was an example of POLII not being able to put any power or enough power on her smash,
2.
and the creativeness from Matsumoto, where she just whips that.
Counter-attack immediately.
Yeah.
And the thing is, she's got to try and keep it downwards,
Yeah.
POLII, because otherwise the two tall players, they take the initiative.
Good rally.
Disheartening rally for an Indonesian, I would say, because it's really hard to see how they're going to score points.
6-2.
Well, I said that this player, Gracia POLII, playing her 7th consecutive Sudirman Cup campaign. Her first was 12 years ago, 2007 in Glasgow, and Indonesia got to the final.
Yeah, we lost to them. Denmark lost to them 4-1 in the group stage.
Another long rally. Oh, got the net cord. Do you remember who Gracia POLII was playing with in Glasgow in the women's doubles? She had 2 different partners.
I remember she played with John Novica at once, but I don't know if it was there.
No. She played with Vita Marissa and Liliana Nasir. Oh, not the best of serves. Got what it deserved.
Service off. 4-7. Service off. 8-4.
Yeah, not only power, but good placement too from Mayu Matsumoto. Yeah, towards the right hip of Rahayu.
Good job.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Greta. Greta. Greta POLII.
Oh,
Greta
great.
POLII. Greta.
Well, Gracia POLII is going to be told off by the umpire
Service
for
off.
showing a clenched fist
5-8.
towards her opponents after the rally.
Paksa yang pendek, yang gede paksa yang pendek.
Service off. 9-5. Service off.
Little loose serve again from Matsumoto.
6-9.
Oh, clash of rackets. A smash right in between the two Indonesian players. Much flatter, that smash. But it had the desired effect.
6.
Well left. And the world champions, Matsumoto
11-6
and Nagahara, go to the mid-game interval with a 5-point advantage. Good judgment from Nagahara. Very good judgment from Nagahara.
Makanya gede-gede. Ya. Maksain. Sama yang gede berani nendang. Fokus nendang. Kamu buka. Riskan lagi. Ya. Poli. Kalau buka bola, kalau kamu angkat, bola pertama kamu mau break. Udah tinggi nggak apa-apa.
20
Kamu
seconds.
bagus break samping.
20 seconds. Nagahara, ready. Coach, it's a seat.
Well, just to clarify, I said earlier that these two playing their first ever match in a Sudirman Cup campaign, they are as a pair. I should mention that Nagahara played against Russia, played mixed doubles with Hoki.
Yeah.
So she's playing her second match, but what I obviously meant was first match as a pair. Rahayu had to look behind to see which way her partner was going and which way she should come back from the net.
Normally, the agreement is that the net player just moves back where she wants to be, and the other one who can see where her partner is coming is just moving to the position that is free.
So that last one, the longest rally of the match so far. 48 shots. That's a great defensive shot. Oh, brilliant. Brilliant shot from Apriyani Rahayu. Goodness, she had some court to cover, didn't she? That played a wonderful backhand cross court from very low down.
Service over 7-13.
They're so powerful. Matsumoto and Nagahara. They get into a better position almost every time they attack. Must be disheartening for all the Indonesians that their opponents have such an easy time scoring when they attack. Whilst they have to work really hard themselves.
And just an indication of how effective that attack is. I think of this Indonesian pair as one of the best defensive pairs on the World Tour. The number of times that they just like to defend.
And other pairs have to work, even the Japanese pairs, they have to work really hard to kill it.
Yeah. But the attacking play of the reigning world champions, Matsumoto and Nagahara, just able to penetrate, it seems, at will.
And I wonder if it's due to the fact that both players are extremely powerful. I mean, Nagahara with a number of other players would be the most powerful. But here it's Matsumoto.
Yeah.
Whereas a number of combinations have one player that is extremely powerful. Chen Qingchen, Jia Fan, really, really powerful. Takahashi, Matsutomo, Takahashi the most powerful. So here there's two, so you never really get out of the trouble.
Now, this is the style of play that I'm used to seeing from the Indonesians.
Yeah.
Just quite happy to big high lefts. Go on, opponents, you keep working. Good defense, turning the defense, Rahayu.
And that's something that they've got to build on this rally here with the extremely high lifts.
These rallies are getting longer and longer. 52 shots, that last one. Yeah, winning smash from Gracia POLII. Doesn't seem to follow through on her smash, POLII. It's very awkward after she's hit the shuttle. Good return. Not the best of serves, though.
Service off. 17-10.
Wait.
Oh yes, nice change of pace.
Service off. 11.
It's a really awkward drop shot, that one. Good read by Rahayu.
That is brilliant. What a shot from Matsumoto. And that just proves your point, because I've been singing her praises from the front of the court, and you said, but she's very creative as well from the back.
She can kill it herself. I think she and Jia Fan, the two most dangerous players from the backcourt and midcourt in women's doubles.
18.
I think she changed her mind on her backhand there. Matsumoto.
13.
Because it was
18.
woefully short. Look where Rahayu's smashing that from. Barely half court. Good rally again. Yeah. I have to say, I do think that the Indonesian pair have a much better chance in this stadium than Stade de Coubertin in Paris, because in Paris it's a quick stadium, isn't it? It plays quickly.
And it helps the attacking players, the strong attacking
Yeah,
players.
so obviously helped in Paris last year, helped the Japanese pair. And gee, that's very good, isn't it? Good interception that time from Nagahara.
Service off.
Difficult for the Indonesians because they have to be so disciplined every time. They are a little bit undisciplined, a little bit lower quality shot, then they get punished.
Good defense from Nagahara.
And she was able to save it even though she made a very low quality shot.
Nice.
Excellent.
Well worked by the Indonesians. The disguised drop shot doing the damage.
Thank you. Thank you. Coach. Coach. Raisa. Raisa. Wait.
Well, the umpire not happy. The Japanese coaches shouting instruction when play should have been getting underway.
No.
She rushes that low serve, POLII. I think
Yeah.
she's lost confidence on it. It's 5 game point opportunities now for Japan. Brilliant. Opening game to the reigning world champions and world #1s, Mayu Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara. 21-15 confirms the umpire. 23 minutes for that opening game. And for Japan, just 1 game away from a place in the Sudirman Cup final tomorrow.
Pakai ada tetap ada tenaganya ya.
Nanti posisi barat siapa?
Kalau sama ya ya.
Iya, udah udah. Kamu 2 lawan 1 juga nggak sedikit nggak apa-apa lawan yang kecil itu ya. Kecil lagi error sekarang.
Pindahin lagi, pindahin lagi, buka lagi.
Tipe kamu 2, tipe kamu 2.
Jangan dikasih mereka punya lanjutannya. Hati-hati. Ya, kenapa mereka nembak kamu panjangin, nanti kita mainnya masuk tuh. Tapi itu pindahin. Itu kalau satu buat kalau bisa dinaikin nggak apa-apa. Ya, pada saat posisi nyerang, kalau nggak enak banget nggak usah dikencengin terus. Ya, panjangin turunin siap di bola panjangnya. Ngatur lagi, buka lagi tengah nggak apa-apa. Ngincernya banyak yang kecil. Ya, tapi tadi yang terakhir kamu posisi nggak enak, kamu hajar. Ya, sabarin lagi dulu, posisi enak baru. Ya, tembak tengah tuh, arah tengah tuh ya.
Tapi kalau kamu masih pendek,
27.
jangan pikir mau bilang jelek, kamu nggak usah udah. Asal kamu cover bisa buka. Tadi ya lihat ya mainnya begitu ya.
Only Manaki and In Hyang, the 2 Indonesian coaches there.
Play on top. Second game, level, play.
Well, if I was the Indonesians right now, Steen, I would have a bit of belief, because I felt towards the end of that opening game there were signs that playing their favoured style of play, perhaps if they can work the Japanese pair enough, there's a chance.
And they made a respectable scoreline.
Yeah.
I wonder whether it's due to the Japanese feeling secure. Missed that one, Nagahara there. Yeah, they got much better into the game, especially after the rally where they played these high lifts, and Nagahara and Matsumoto couldn't really penetrate. I think the key for the Indonesians is to stay in balance and try to maintain control over the rallies. As we see here, the Japanese attack is way too good, and I know that means that they're going to have to work really, really hard. They can't avoid lifting, but when they do, they got to make sure that they have the correct length and height on it.
Dangerous to play back to the net there when Nagahara, who's such a good mixed doubles player, and as I was saying, played with Takuro Hoki against Russia. Here she is again at the net. Keeping an awful lot of shots on Nagahara, the Indonesians, aren't they? Good cross court and across the body of Matsumoto.
Three, two.
It's a super shot. Committed to the forehand defence. It was going down her backhand side. She had no chance. Oh, service error there from POLII.
Service 3 all.
Well played.
Oh, defence. And again, and again. Good rally.
Tough destiny for POLII and RAHAYU because they played that rally so well, in my opinion. They had their chances, but it was a great defense by Nagahara, especially. I think they have to keep on going this way and just play small variations in their attacking game.
Three. Service off. 4-5.
Oh my goodness. I thought she changed her mind. I thought she'd left it so late. I thought I couldn't believe that she actually then put her racket in the way.
There's very little chance that the shot was going to be successful.
No. I suppose sometimes in the heat of the moment you don't think all that clearly. Oh, what a smash from Nagahara.
Service off. 6-5.
Good shot.
Super.
It worked quite well for the Indonesians, these disguised drop shots like we saw Gideon and Sukamuljo play in the men's doubles. Especially when they played him to Nagahara.
Oh, look at that defense.
Oh,
it's a challenge. This is the first challenge of this women's doubles. No, that caught the line. She must have withdrawn the challenge.
Yeah, because we didn't get any graphics.
She put that away with venom. Momota is back after warming down to help with the cheering.
8-6.
I have to say, Momota was very good at cheerleading at the Thomas Cup going back to 2014. He's always been a good team man.
The moment he was finished with his match, he was sitting amongst his teammates cheering. He never lost in a team match. You've got to love him.
That's amazing, isn't it? 17-0. Oh, bounced off the top of the deck. I don't believe it. Dived and got it back. And they've won the rally. Well, that is the most extraordinary get I think I've ever witnessed. That dive from Gracia POLII. How on earth did she do that? Took it centimetres above the floor. You can see the disappointment, can't you? Look at it, bounced off the top of the tape. How on earth she did that, I'll never know.
Eight all. Service off. 9-8.
She's flick serving a lot, you know, Nagahara.
Yeah.
Good tactic.
It seemed a little short. I would prefer a little bit of a higher flick serve to POLII, so she couldn't just jump back and give this little flick of the racket.
And another flick.
Yeah. But basically, if you feel you're good in the defense, let the opponent hit at you, then there's a counter opportunity.
Yeah. So it's a 3-point advantage to Japan. Here in the second game of the women's doubles, having already won the first. She's loving it, Okuhara.
スマッシュってれば相手はカットレシーブが多いだからちょっと前のにちょっと前のに逆で相手がクロスディフェンスいってれば後ろの選手がもう一回動きって後ろの選手前の選手は前だけで集中。
But Park is not totally calm here.
20 seconds.
He was directing a lot from the chair together with women's doubles coach Kei Nakajima, and they're talking a lot to the players
Nagahara.
here in the interval.
Ready?
It could, of course, just have been reassurance or calming them down.
It looked very distinct, like, hey, you've got to do this, and come on, look at the faces now as she missed that one.
Yeah.
The heads went down immediately. We didn't see the Japanese coaches, but their heads went down immediately when Matsumoto missed that drop shot.
Yeah. Well played, Matsumoto. Nice change of pace. And then there's no way that one was coming back.
12-9. Service off. 10-12.
I feel that they're a little bit uncertain now, Nakahara and Matsumoto. Even though they have the lead, it's not a comfortable lead like the one they had in the first game where they were on top of everything.
Oh dear me, that's a terrible mistake from Gracia POLII. She'd worked the rally, she'd got the short lift. And then in trying extra disguise, making the error.
10.
Oh, I thought that may have been going wide. Rahayu's working hard here, isn't she?
Yeah.
It's a good rally. There, lots of hard work from Apriyani Rahayu, but no reward.
14-10.
Oh my goodness, that's well played from POLII.
Service off. 11-14.
Oh, she's already ready. Alicia POLII. The moment Matsumoto looked up, she served.
12.
And she's ready again.
Yeah.
Look, and again.
Play left.
Well, the umpire wants them to play a let because the...
Announce. Raise POLII. Play left. Not announce. Score. Play left. Yes.
Yeah, well, that's jolly lucky for
And
the
not finish,
Indonesians.
Announce score. I call it left. Yes.
Well, the players were ready, but apparently the umpire wasn't.
No.
Well, that's
14.
unusual. We've had umpires all week telling the players to get a move on. Oh, my goodness. There. Relentless attack from Matsumoto and Nagahara. And look at the Japanese team. They're in very high spirits.
15-12.
Oh, lucky net cord for Mayu Matsumoto.
If they haven't felt confident before in the second game, I think they should start doing it now. Two tall Japanese girls. Great position.
Just long. But she read the situation. It was a good interception.
Service off.
Rahayu just out to Yan to get the last advice. The latest advice, I should say. We don't know if it's the last.
Indonesians need a little run of points right now. There's the signal to her partner, letting her know where she's going to place the serve. This is such an important rally. Brilliant defence. skill. Oh, she was short and she didn't hit it. She did that time.
Fantastic rally.
Attention, please.
Quite clearly the longest rally of the match so far. Celebrating in unison, the Japanese coaches.
Thank you. Apriani, ready.
A 4-point advantage and 4 points away from a second Sudirman Cup final 4 years after they first contested a final of this competition.
Service off. 14-17.
Oh,
Oy, oy, oy.
goodness me. Well, I think she might be a little bit nervous.
Quite a bit nervous.
17.
Flick serve every time from POLII.
Yeah. Doesn't trust the low serve.
No. Oh, that is delightful. What a great skill and great awareness from Gracia POLII.
I think it might have been wide, the one that she took Matsumoto.
That one?
Yeah, no.
No, I think that was going in.
16-17.
And at the moment, they're able to withstand the Japanese attack.
Yeah.
Rahayu and POLII
Did you see where Matsumoto was serving there?
was standing.
Was standing way
Yeah,
back to
yeah.
receive. She knew the flick was coming, but she still couldn't do anything with it. Oh. Yeah. Well worked by the world number ones. And they seem to be in party mood,
Service off.
her Japanese teammates.
18-16.
It always makes me nervous when people start celebrating a little early. It's not over until the final rally. Oh, I told you she was nervous.
Service off.
That's a gift.
17.
Service
18.
error. First from the Japanese pair. And once again, there was only 1 point in it.
And Rahayu's flicking again. No. The signs doesn't add up.
That's gone long, well long of the back line.
Service off. 19-17.
Well, in badminton terms, relatively long. Oh, what a shot. Unbelievable. Fabulous rally. All 4 players giving their all. Gracie POLII thinks it was a double hit.
No. Leon, please. Yes, no. I see it clearly.
Well, the umpire saying, no, there was no fault. Play on, please. Gracie POLII looking up at the giant screen, hoping to see it again, but he won't change his mind.
17.
She felt that was a double hit. I thought it was perfectly all right. It is 3 match point opportunities. 3 opportunities to put Japan into the Sudirman Cup final. Nice drop. And they've done it. Japan will contest the 16th Sudirman Cup final tomorrow against the hosts, China. The victory in the women's doubles for Matsumoto and Nagahara against Gracie POLII and Apriyani RAHAYU. 2 straight games, 21-15, 21-17 in a match lasting 51 minutes. Japanese teammates celebrate,
21-15, 21-17.
having been loved one down in the overall tie. The Japanese team win the next 3 matches to secure the victory 3-1. Yeah, they look very, very nervous at the end of the match. But in all honesty, certainly in the opening game, the amount of attacking play and quality attacking, as indeed was that final smash, and the victory to the Japanese women's doubles pair, and victory to Japan in this Sudirman Cup semi-final tie. So once again, confirmation of that scoreline, 21-15, 21-17 in 51 minutes. Well, the high fives with the teammates. Yeah, Mamoto, the other reigning world champion, along with this women's doubles pair in the team. It's a very strong squad, and we suspected it might be a China-Japan final, but my goodness, didn't Indonesia battle well today? It all started with Gideon and Sukamuljo, the world number 1s, beating the world number 2s, Komura and Sonoda, in 2 straight games. Then Akane Yamaguchi beat Gregoria Mariska Tunjun. And then it was Kento Momota, the left-handed world champion and world number 1, an hour and 6 minutes, incidentally, just 8 minutes shy of the total time of the first 2 matches put together. Then it was women's doubles and the reigning world champions, Mayu and Matsumoto and Wakana Nagahara. 2 strong in the attack for Gracie POLII and Apriyani RAHAYU. So, of course, the last match of that tie will not be contested, because we can see from that it will be China against Japan tomorrow. For a second time in the history of the Sudirman Cup, China will play against Japan for the right to be called World Mixed Team Champions. Will it be an 11th title for China, or will history be made by Japan becoming only the 4th different country ever to win the Sudirman Cup? The final tomorrow 1 p.m. local time, that's 0600. In the meantime, from Steen Peterson and myself, Jill Clark, see you tomorrow. Bye for now.